if somebody came to you in 1840 and said, don't mention slavery, just stick to gospel-related issues, because we've got some slaveholders in our audience and in our congregation we got some, you say, well, wait a second. I have an obligation before God to speak on that issue. And if it offends someone, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. God will judge me if I'm silent on that issue. If I'm silent on the sanctity of the unborn, God will hold me to account. Where do you get this idea that I'm just supposed to stick to, John 3:16 for every sermon? But that's the lie, and it's a diabolical lie that has been pushed on the church, and many in the church have said, oh, okay, now I have my reason, I can be quiet, I don't have to take that on. And I say, James, it is precisely because of that we are where we are. If somebody says to me today, why is America in free fall, falling apart in any direction? We've never seen anything like it. I would say, frankly, because of the silence of the church. God will judge the church for its silence. We are the ones who are supposed to know better. We are the ones that know the difference between a man and a woman. We are the ones that we're supposed to believe Jesus defeated death on the cross. So we say these things with no fear. We say these things with joy that innumerable lives will be affected. So, the idea that we're supposed to avoid politics or that we're supposed to, this is not wisdom, and that's why I wrote the book. And you can tell, there's a deep sobriety and humility that I have in writing something like this, because I thought people in Germany, they didn't believe that this hell could happen to them. They were convinced this can't happen. And I think there are many Americans that believe the same thing, that if I just keep quiet, it'll all be okay. And that's not what history shows us, and I don't think it's what the Lord says.